Hey everyone, how's it going? Hope you're all doing well. It's Gigi here, and today I'm continuing to catch up on so many things that I missed out on. And I just got off from checking out 르세라핌's Boom Pala, which was incredible. And it just made me want to check this out as well. This is of course a collaboration between 르세라핌, ILLIT, and KATSEYE. 3 groups in one song, which is kind of mind-blowing to me, but yeah, I'm really excited to check this out. Of course, the song is called Iconic by Mistake. I really don't know what to expect. 르세라핌, ILLIT, and KATSEYE, they're very different from each other, to say the least. They each have their own thing going on. They're very much in their own lane. So yeah, I have no idea what this is even gonna be like. If I'm not mistaken, this collab started out kind of like a joke. I think they were on like an elevator together or something like that. And then they joked around about forming a group together between the 3 groups. And then this actually happened. So what in the world? Anyway, I think I've said enough. I just can't wait to get into it. So let's do that. This is Iconic by Mistake by 르세라핌, ILLIT, and KATSEYE. 르세라핌. Oh, ILLIT. What is happening? What? Sakura. Ooh. Oh, whoa, that was smooth. ILLIT. Of course, Mocha's on hiatus. Wow. That transition was so smooth. From 르세라핌 to ILLIT, wow. Oh, mean juice. Wow. Oh my goodness gracious. That was so smooth as well. Seamless. Megan. Oh my god. Ooh. Daniela. Laura. Oh, Yunche. Oh my gosh, I love this. Wow, Sophia. Oh my god, look at that. Damn. I wonder if they were actually together or if they had to film it separately. All the groups. My goodness. Iconic is 100,000,000% correct. Oh my goodness. I gotta say, my favorite thing about that whole thing was not only that it was a different vibe that you would get from 르세라핌 and ILLIT. It felt a little more reminiscent to KATSEYE, something they would typically do, but my favorite thing about this was how seamless and smooth the transitions were. Like, there wasn't any pauses or any like momentum building between like the groups, you know what I mean? It went from 르세라핌 straight to ILLIT in like a split second, and then from ILLIT straight to KATSEYE in like a split second. Like there was no like, I don't know, it was like no second guessing, no like how do we do this. It was just like very straightforward, very smooth, very seamless. It's like they knew what they were going for and they just did it. I love that. I always love that. And man, this was a lot of fun. It was very, you know, unique, very different. I can't think of the time we got 3 groups together like this, and 3 groups that are so distinct, but somehow this just worked so well. It just did. They just vibed together well. They all sounded great together. I know that it was like a group, then another group, then another group, so it wasn't like different members of each group, you know, going back and forth with each other or anything like that. But still, it just worked. I don't know. There was just something about this that just worked. It didn't feel messy. It felt well put together. And of course, you had a couple members missing. You know, Molka from ILLIT, Manon of KATSEYE. You know, I acknowledge them because I have nothing but love for them. And Molka, of course, being my favorite member of ILLIT, you know, definitely gonna feel some kind of way. But it didn't take away anything for me. You know, genuinely thought this was just a good time. They seemed like they were having fun. This was a collab that definitely didn't see it coming. And yeah, I could say a lot about this. I feel like I'm already blabbering, but I'm gonna just leave it at that. This was a lot of fun. I really enjoyed this. So if you enjoyed my reaction, please consider hitting subscribe. It would mean the absolute world to me, guys. And as always, I really do appreciate your time. So please take care of yourselves. This was GG, and I will catch you on the next one.